Miguel, the smooth-voiced R&B singer known for his hits like Adorn and Sure Thing, is making headlines again, but this time it's not about a new album or a steamy performance. No, it's all about a dad's fierce love for his little boy and the wild, unpredictable world of social media. On a recent post, Miguel shared a sweet photo of his young son, but with a twist, he blurred out the kid's face completely, and he's not backing down. Miguel says he's doing this to shield his child from the craziness out there, and fans are buzzing about it. Is this just smart parenting in the digital age? Or is it a sign of how scary things have gotten online? Let's dive into this story that's got everyone talking about privacy, fame, and what it really means to protect your family. Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, and there it is, a blurry-faced toddler grinning ear to ear, dressed in tiny sneakers and a cozy hoodie, splashing around in what looks like a backyard puddle after a rainstorm. The caption reads something like, "My little explorer, safe from the storm." That's the vibe Miguel went for when he posted about his son recently. He's not hiding the joy or the everyday magic of fatherhood. He's just drawing a line. And why? Because, as Miguel put it in his own words, this world is crazy. Simple as that. In an era where one photo can go viral overnight, turning a private moment into public property, he's choosing caution over cute. Now, you might be wondering, who's Miguel anyway? And why does his parenting choice matter? Well, for those who don't know, Miguel Jontal Pimentel burst onto the music scene back in the early 2010s with a voice that could melt butter silky, soulful, and full of feeling. His debut album, Kaleidoscope Dream, dropped in 2012 and climbed the charts fast. Songs like Adorn earned him Grammy nods and had couples slow dancing in living rooms everywhere. He followed it up with tracks that mixed rock edges with R&B smoothness, like How Many Drinks? He's a performer who owns the stage, flipping his body like a gymnast mid-note. Over the years, he's racked up millions of streams, sold-out tours, and a rep for keeping it real. But beneath the spotlight, he's a family man, married to his longtime love, Nozone and Mandy, and dad to 2 kids, a daughter named Luna, and this young son whose name he keeps under wraps too. Back to the post. Miguel uploaded this image on his Instagram, and it lit up the comments section like fireworks. Some fans cheered him on, saying things like, "Smart move, bro, keep that baby safe." Others shared their own stories of blurring faces and family pics to avoid the trolls, but not everyone's on board. A few folks called it overkill, joking that it's like wrapping your kid in bubble wrap for a walk in the park. One commenter even quipped, "The world's always been crazy. My parents just used Polaroids and hoped for the best." It's that mix of support and side-eye that's making this more than just a random dad post. It's sparking real talk about how celebrities and regular people to navigate sharing their lives online without inviting trouble. Think about it. Social media is like a giant neighborhood block party that never ends. You post a pic of your dinner, and suddenly Aunt Karen from 3 states away is liking it. But flip side, strangers from halfway around the globe could be saving it, sharing it, or worse, using it in ways you never imagined. For stars like Miguel, it's amplified 1,000 times. Paparazzi used to chase them with cameras. Now it's fans with smartphones, filters, and algorithms that push content to millions. Remember when kid stars like the Olsen twins or Macaulay Culkin grew up under that glare? They talked later about losing pieces of their childhood to the public eye. Miguel's not waiting for that. By blurring the face, he's saying, "This part of our story stays ours." And it's not like he's the first celeb to do this. Plenty of famous parents are in the same boat, opting for shadows, emojis over eyes, or just plain old stickers to cover up. It's become a quiet trend in Hollywood. Parenting circles, think of how some actors share toy-strewn playrooms, but crop out the little humans in them. Why the shift? What started as fun photo-sharing apps has turned into a space where deepfakes can twist truths and doxing can turn a name into a nightmare. Parents aren't paranoid. They're prepared. Miguel's choice feels like a stand for normalcy in a life that's anything but. He wants his son to chase butterflies or kick a soccer ball without wondering if someone's screenshot is floating around forever. Of course, this isn't without its challenges. Blurring a face might keep strangers at bay, but it doesn't stop the questions. Fans adore Miguel's openness about fatherhood. He's posted about diaper changes, first steps, and those heart-exploding hugs that make tough days melt. But now, with the blur, Some feel a little locked out, like peeking through a frosted window at a party. Is it fair to tease the joy without the full picture? Miguel seems to think so. In follow-up stories on his grid, he's doubled down, explaining that it's about building a bubble where his son can just be a kid, not Miguel's mini-me before he's even old enough for school. It's a reminder that fame doesn't come with a rule book for raising kids. You make it up as you go, one filtered photo at a time. Zoom out a bit, and this story touches on bigger waves in our culture. We in a time when privacy feels like a luxury item hard to afford when your life's on display. Schools teach kids about digital footprints from kindergarten, and apps now have settings to limit who sees what. Yet for influencers and artists like Miguel, sharing is part of the job, connects them to fans, sells tickets, streams, songs. So where's the line? When does a candid snap cross into risky territory? Experts in child safety say it's smart to err on the side of less. Groups that help families online recommend nicknames over real names, group shots where faces blend in, and regular chats about what gets posted. Miguel's blurring? Textbook example of that balance. But let's not forget the human side. Imagine being a dad, holding your squirmy toddler as he points at birds or demands up. You snap the moment because it hits you right in the chest. Pure, unfiltered love. Then you hit share, but with a quick swipe in your editing app. That grin becomes a soft smudge. It's a small act, but it carries weight. For Miguel, it's protection wrapped in pride. He's showing the world his heart without handing over his home. And in a way, it's poetic, like his music, revealing just enough emotion to pull you in, leaving the rest to your imagination. As this story ripples out, it's clear Miguel's not stopping anytime soon. He's committed to this approach, posting more glimpses of family adventures with the same careful touch. Will it inspire other parents to grab their blurring tools? Probably. Or at least get them thinking twice before that playground pic goes live. In the end, it's a dad's quiet rebellion against a noisy world, proving that sometimes the strongest love stories are the ones told in shadows. To loop back to where it all started for Miguel, his own path to this point wasn't always smooth. Growing up in Los Angeles, with a Mexican dad and African-American mom, he blended worlds from the jump singing in church, scribbling lyrics in notebooks. Dreaming big in a city that chews up artists, he hustled through odd jobs, couch surfing before that first big break. Divorce from his early marriage tested him, but it led to Nosin In, his rock and their blended family. Those ups and downs shaped the man who now guards his son's world so closely. It's like his songs say, love isn't perfect, but it's worth every careful step. And right now, that step is a blur for safety's sake.